We just live a life, nigga, we ain't trippin'. I'm searching with these hoes and these pretty bitches.
I speak from the orbit. Niggas tell they girl, bae, I need you to watch this. What he's speaking is awesome. Word music, no, he don't endorse it. He on Shakur shit. Think about it, you eat meat, then you season the carcass. Private meeting with Farrakhan, now I eat from the garden. Black people feel accomplished when we get them Jordans. The whites sell them, take a trip and go breathe in the ocean. Street shit.
Y'all know the motto. You ain't gotta like or subscribe, but if you fuck with a nigga, you fuck with a nigga, you dig? Let's talk about it. Why do we let them push a narrative and we run with it? We believe it. We don't question it. We don't even pay attention anymore after that. You know what I mean? It is weird how easily manipulated even intelligent people can be. And I'm going to just give y'all an example. 6ix9ine. Check it out, right? So, before he even goes in, he does the Breakfast Club interview, right? And he made sure to push the point home that they were stealing from him. They robbed him. They did all that. You know what I mean? That was the first part of the narrative that they started to push. Because once he started to cooperate, they wanted you to buy in and say, yeah, I probably would have did the same thing. Not me, but some of y'all. Like, people are split. Even people that's not too familiar with him or his music. Civilians, these young kids, not too many from our generation, but it's still a lot of people, even from this generation, you know what I mean, that felt that way. So even after the video came out of the actual robbery, and you can hear what's being said, when you hear on the tape, I want what you owe me, and him specifically say, I've been trying to call you, and the unknown voice is like, I ain't get no phone call from you, I want my money. He says, can you wait until tomorrow? They say, no, I want what you got now. Right? Now, at that point, if they wanted to take him out, they would have took him out. If that was what the original plan was. If that's how they felt, he would have been gone. But, again, they furthered this narrative that they robbed him, they wanted to kill him. Shotty slept with his baby mother. It's nothing nowhere where there's any relevance of anybody doing anything with his kid's mother. These are all things that was created by him. Evidence don't support it. Now, let's go even further. So let's just say I'm wrong about all that. The case shows itself. It's only 2 people that was charged with robbing him. 2 people he testified against. That had nothing to do with the rest of the people that he helped bring down. The kid that he paid the 10 stacks to shoot or send a warning shot at somebody is arrested. That has nothing to do with the 2 people that was involved in the robbery. Shotty has nothing to do with the 2 people that was involved in the robbery. He also gave a statement based on him and others. So even if we want to say that he had a right to tell, then he only had a right to talk or snitch about the people who actually robbed him, which is not technically a robbery. And I know some of y'all might not agree with me with that, but if he owed them money and they only came to collect what was owed, didn't take anything else from him, didn't take his car, didn't kill him, didn't harm his girl or his child or the driver, it was no intention on harming him in the first place. They just wanted what was promised to them. Period. And that was never even brought up, none within the trial. Don't understand that. I don't understand why nobody asked that question throughout the court transcripts. Nobody asked that question. Why did you owe them money? What did you owe them money for? Nobody asked that. But that's all they came to collect was that money. And even after that, Shotty was ready to go to war with those guys for him. He still told on Shotty. He still told on everybody else that didn't have anything to do with the robbery. That's the first narrative that they created, because they want the narrative to be, oh, they was taking advantage of him, they was stealing from him, they did all this to him, he should have told. Now, from inside there, a little while ago, we found out that he has signed a $10 million record deal. Tell me how. Now, for any of y'all, whether you familiar with the industry or not familiar with the industry, but all of y'all have heard stories of artists being stuck in deals and artists going through a whole lot to get out of a deal. He was already signed to one of the worst deals ever. At the end of this, I'm going to put a clip from his DJ. His former DJ Punch did an interview with Lord Jamal. Go check it out. But I'm going to put a snippet at the end of this so you can hear what he has to say when it comes to this supposedly $10 million record deal. This kid had one of the worst deals ever. Why would they renegotiate? Why would they release him so another label could sign him? He's already signed to 3 record labels, one of them being Universal. Universal is really going to release him or renegotiate a contract after they already got him locked in for at least 3 more years. That makes no sense. That's them furthering the narrative. This all has something to do with the security aspect. To show everybody he can afford the security. He ain't signed no label. He ain't renegotiate no contract. He's still signed to the same 3 labels and will still be signed to those same 3 labels. Period. Period. It was all about the narrative, and all this is coming from DJ Academics. Not one statement has came from him. He has done not one interview from jail. And that's because he's not in the facility. He's on home arrest somewhere until his release date. That's where he is. He is not in the facility right now. That's why you ain't seen no more pictures come out of his girl coming to see him at the visiting room. You ain't heard nothing from his baby mother saying she took the baby to go see him. You ain't seen none of that. There's one picture of him in the facility early on, and you ain't seen no more. Because he ain't been in one. Period. But he has been dictating and furthering the narrative, and everybody is running with it. Folks our age shouldn't even be dealing with this. My thing about it is some of the things that people are saying online when it comes to snitching shouldn't be being said. If you truly believe that that's part of the game, you shouldn't have never really been playing the game. If you can't deal with the consequences of the game, then you need to stay on the sidewalk and stay on the porch. If you can reap the benefits of the game, you should be man enough to deal with the consequences. So that is the message that we should be sending to the kids, is if you're not man enough or ready to deal with possibly spending the rest of your life in jail, or possibly losing your life, or possibly being wounded or never walking again, you shouldn't play the game. But not telling them that that's part of the game, because it's not. It's not. And that's what I don't like. And the definition of a rat, before I close this out, because I want this to be clear, the definition of a rat is somebody that's involved in street politics, that's reaping the benefits of being involved in street politics. But when it's time to deal with the consequences, you run and tell. That's a rat. A civilian cannot be a rat.
I asked this. Everyone knows that Tekashi had one of the worst deals ever set up. Everyone always says it. He didn't have good money from his deal and everything like that. Who renegotiates from the label position to give you $10 million? Why? They already had him by his balls.
Right. That's the part.
So now we got to think like this. At any point prior to the $10 million, has anybody ever said Tekashi was a free agent? No. Because he's been continuously signed. He's still signed. He always signed.
So with the
so
new
now
deal,
the $10 million, now you have to start thinking about what's the real validity behind $10 million? Like, who said that? Who actually said it? You get what I'm saying? See, I've been a part of the Tekashi camp. We woke up and said, yo, bro, what we going to do? I don't know. We scrolling. Oh, shit, Fear Factor. That's Ludacris? Yo, tell Ludacris suck your dick. Bet. Yo, Ludacris, suck my dick. I've been there when we've created fake news.
That's crazy.
So I know what fake news is.
Yeah.
It's very easy to do. If you're powerful enough, you just say it. You get what I'm saying? Do you know that we could actually test this? You know, if I go outside and be like, yo, I just left Lord Jamal, me and this guy in a scuffle. Yo, when I see son, it's lit. Right? You want to prove this? We can literally make this go and prove